Hello everybody and welcome to ShantyTown. This is a game by Rempsen and it's published by Softworks, and it's all about building tiny little dioramas in places like, for example, this tunnel, or like by, I think there's a little lighthouse somewhere, and you build tiny little, very sort of tight space buildings, and you've got to try and puzzle out how to fit everything into the space. So that's basically what we're going to be doing today. Thank you very much for sending along a key, and I shall jump in and show you exactly what we're going to be doing. So we need to survey the West Marsh settlements. So there are a few locations we need to take a look at. My first assignment is to visit the 8 main locations, take a survey of each, and include photos in my report. So basically we are going to be building those locations. I can choose a nice signature there. That's a cute detail, I think. So to start with, we're going to collect our things. So I'm going to need my camera, my map, my dossier, my one-way ticket. Oh no, sorry, one ticket. Not a one-way ticket. I'm allowed to go home. And my to-do list, my notebook. Okay. So off we go on our speedboat. That's such a cool boat. I love it so much. We've got various boats going in and out, taking tourists around and things like that as well. And so we're going to be starting off at the docks here. And we have this much space to deal with, to work with. When I say it's space limited, I really mean it. Okay, so place objects around the pier, relax and experiment. You do have an undo button here. This shows you all the controls, and you can manipulate the weather. So if you find yourself in nighttime or whatever, you can play around with this. You can make it different types of weather effects and whatever to see, get the kind of photo you want at the end. Okay, so W, A, S, and D to move the camera. Right mouse button will do a lot of, you can go up and down, in and out. If you hold the zooming with the mouse wheel, but if you hold it's not both mouse buttons, it is just holding the middle mouse button, well, for me anyway. You can pull it up and down. So if you're trying to make very tall buildings, then that can be quite helpful. And you can spacebar to reset the camera. Okay, so we have a house that we need to place. You can rotate it with Q and E. And you can press V to get variants. It hasn't told you that yet, but that actually might still be useful for this particular one, to try and get it to fit. So let me think. Is that going to be the best one? I don't know. Let's see. What's it told us to do initially? See, that's quite a difficult one to fit in anywhere, to be honest with you. We could do something like this. That might work quite nicely. And I could put a little balcony window thing on there. That might be quite nice. There we are. It's telling us about variants. V to change variants. I could put a window in the side there. Click on the house. Right, services. Some builders require certain services to upgrade, and a lot of the time it wants you to do that to finish the levels. So we've got light, utility, and decor. This aircon unit will give it some utility, for example. So I can put that in somewhere. Maybe I could tuck it in there, because you don't really want aircon to be just like anywhere particularly visible. Around the back of the house, maybe. Okay, and we also now need to put in a cafe. We've got various, you can change, sometimes if you don't want to put a cafe in, I'm going to here. But you can put different things in, so you can change. I could change that from cafe to, say, a door. So I don't have to put the cafe in if I don't want to. Grouped objects. Some objects come in a stack group indicated by the number. Okay, so that's what I mean by that, is that, it's a stacked group. indicated by number. So I'm just going to turn this around and see if there's a nice place to put it. If not, I'm going to try and see if I can do a variant that might look a bit nicer. That might be a bit nicer, honestly. As much as it's not as interesting a shape, that might fit a little bit better. See if there's any other variants that look nice. No, I feel like that one's probably going to be our best bet. I'm going to pop a door in next to the windows and things there. Now, one thing to remember with windows is you do have variants that can make them bigger. But if you do that, you've got less space to put them in, and each one will give you a light. This particular cafe needs 4 light. So... we also have a prop sign and a small sign there, and they would give us various things. I'm going to put that at the back there. Now, I want to put a sign. This is the other thing, is sometimes things can hang off the end. So that's sometimes useful for fitting things in, because this is a game where things don't fit in all the time very well. You've got to really try to make things fit in. A little bit of sign on there. Now, where the bubble is hitting, so it's going to hit that one for decor on this house over here, so it's useful. So complete your goals or place all objects to take a photo and complete the location. Oh, so you can just place all the objects as well as completing the goals. Okay, that's not so bad. That's something that I wasn't quite aware of and is actually quite useful. See, I could put that there. What I'd ideally like is if I could get this lamppost to hit both locations for light. So I could probably do that. Yeah, it's hitting them both if I put it right there. And it looks like it's lighting up the pier then, which is quite nice as well. So I like to try and make things useful, but also hit all the locations and look pretty at the same time. And it doesn't always fit. Like, I think that would look better a little bit further back, maybe about there, but it might not hit that house then, that cafe. So sometimes you just gotta compromise. So is there anything else that we can put in? Any grouped things? No. Okay, so there's a bench there, which might look quite nice, just looking out over the water next to the lamppost. Okay. So what are these needing? One. Okay, so I'm going to put the vending machine up against the house there. I say, but if I put it there, it would hit... it would hit both, wouldn't it? There we are. So that's going to hit both. This is what I'm trying to do, you see. And then if I put a table just right outside there, that would probably hit both, would it? Would it not? Oh, I see. That one doesn't need anything. Right. Right. Put another lamppost there that's lighting up kind of the stairs. That would hit both. And I think Pete's house has just upgraded. It has. Look how much nicer that looks. So much nicer. Okay, and also you can change the colours a bit. You've got a colour palette there, so you can do a bit of changing it up if you want to. Make this like a pink and purple building. Or we could just be a little bit more like make everything kind of terracotta so it all matches. Whatever you want, really. Vending machine could do with not being the same color as everything else, so it being something a bit different, maybe that. Okay. Fulfilling all requests will upgrade a building. Well, we've already worked that one out. This one we just got to read all the tutorials. But I'm trying to upgrade everything if I can. That one still needs more light. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to put a potted plant down. I'm going to put that just in the corner there. I think that would look quite cute. How much more decoration do we need? A little bit more. So I could... Oh, I'm going to put that transport schedule up there just because I can. For the boat, you see. You can see what other objects are left to place in this location. So down here, you can see what else you've got to place. So if you can't get this done, then you gotta get, which we can now, so then you've got to get everything else done. So like that is, we've done everything we need to here, but what I would love to do if I can. Now then, I want a variation on this because there's bins that you can put in that are small, and there's bins that you can put in that are absolutely humongous. And you obviously want the... So what do we got here? One light. So we don't... Yeah, I'm just going to put that in, I think. That's fine. When it upgrades, it's going to look a lot nicer anyway. Then I need one utility. Do I have a utility left? Yes, I've got one coming up. And I need 2... Okay, I'm going to put a table outside. That's helpful. Then I need another potted plant or something that will... Okay, so... Let's put that next to that one. It's not ideal. It's not where I would like to place it, but it's probably one of the few locations we've got left that we can actually squidge something in. There's also palm trees. I think palm trees, you can put them in the water. So that's another thing you could do. Put a big tall palm tree like behind it, but it's in the water there. Okay. What do we need now? A service. So annoying. I'm going to put a light on the side. And apparently we're going to put a bicycle in because we are. Apparently we're going to put 2 bicycles. Ah, man. Okay, let's just do another palm tree in the water. Right, now I can put like a little antenna on the side. Now we've got various antenna. Maybe I'll put that on the top of there. That should upgrade the cafe. There we are. And then I can take a lovely photo. Ah, now the palm tree, I think the palm tree might need to move. I can delete it as well. Or just move it. So I'm going to move it for the photo op. But it's very in the way. That's quite nice. Okay, let's take a picture of that. I'm going to focus on that a little bit like that, I think. Maybe come in a bit, catch the house. No, I think that's about right. I'm done. So that's a nice little location done there. Complete the survey. Welcome, Pia. Looks very cute. I actually do like the bicycle. So yeah, you could try and put things, you can try and put everything down, or you can try and do the tasks. I'm going to try and do the tasks as much as I can though. You can also replay the map if you're not happy with what you've done. But I'm overall happy with that one. All right, so our next location is going to be the small shrine. So let us go and visit the small shrine. That's just up the hill here. Okay, some locations like this one are quite quick. Notice how many objects remain in the bottom left corner. So this one, you've not got tons of stuff. You've just got like 8 tiles to put down. So you've got the small temple and the altar here. I don't know if so I think what I'm going to do is put the temple kind of at the end of the... I'm going to turn it around a bit. Kind of thinking here, but there's a tree in the way, so I'm not really sure if I should put it where the tree is, or if I should just put it there so it's like at the end, or if I put it a bit further back. I wish that tree just wasn't there. Can I move the tree? No, of course I can't. Okay, I think I'm going to put the temple here. Can I vary the type of doors? No. So those are the doors going in. I figure they should go about there. Oh, I see. That's the altar. Right. Right. I thought it was doors, but it's actually the altar. So I've got a platform. put in now. Okay. Turn that around. Yes. And some stairs to go up. So let's see what variations of platform we have. We've got a little bit of a wider one. A very wide one. And like a square one. I think I'm going to go with the square one. And then I'm going to see if I can make that be steps going up to it. Can I rotate those? Okay. Maybe something like that. It's kind of... Oh, I don't like that at all. Can I undo? Oh no, that's replay map. Oh, okay. Undo. There we are. I knew there was an undo somewhere. Maybe this would be better. Oh, that's much more like it, I think. Yeah, so we've got stairs going up to there. That makes so much more sense. We've got a gateway here. Maybe we could put that about there. So it's going up into the temple area from the dock. It's about as... Oh, no. It's hanging off. Oh, no. That's got to move. Ew. Maybe there? Kind of going into the temple area from here. Something like that. Oh, I know. Here, that looks nice. Oh, precise rotate. Ah, I think it knew I was going to put it there. So R to precise rotate. Okay, come on. Let me put it there, please. Sadly, there's only a certain amount of precision I got on how much I can move it left or right, though. All right, I feel like that's all right. That's pretty decent. I don't know how the photo is going to look at the end, though. Okay, so now we've got a shrine here, which I think should go up on our platform. Incense burner that goes inside the shrine. Ceramics, which I think should go to either side of the shrine. Maybe that or something. That needs to move slightly, I think, so it's not as... Doesn't look like it's actually trying to overlap that one. Okay. We've got a roof crown. Now, would that go up on here, maybe? Yeah, I feel like it probably would. It makes the temple look like a bunny. The shrine looks like a bunny. Okay, and then... Oh, I can say thank you to that one. Right, so we need to upgrade the temple and upgrade the gate. So what does the gate need? The gate just needs some light. Mikey's gateway. Okay. Well, we have a street lamp right there, so I could put that like next to the gate. We could even rotate that to sort of be in line. What does the temple need? It needs one light. So I could put a light next to that. Should we have the same variation though? So yeah, let's keep them the same. So that could light up over here. And then we've got a statue. Okay. I feel like he could go on that rock there, couldn't he? Can we turn him around? All right, so then what have we got? We need some decor items. Okay, so we've got some pot plants and things. That could just go there. I've got variations on the pot plants, by the way. There's two. There's like a sort of bamboo-y almost looking one, and there's like the sort of bushy shrub looking one. Another one there. And then I can put some palm trees behind. Did I not manage to upgrade that temple still? I need one more, like, decorative thing. That's so annoying. That's so super annoying. I want it upgraded. Okay, let's undo a few things. If I can. Oh, I can only undo the palm tree. Oh, right, so you can only undo the last one thing you've done. Right. Can I move things and do they count? If I moved one of these potteries over, would they count? Because I feel like that was like my... Oh, they don't. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that's the thing to have learned. That is a thing to have learned. I want to upgrade the temple. I'm really annoyed. I'm replaying the map. I'm really annoyed by that. Like, especially because it's such a small one as well. So I'm going to do everything exactly the same. Except what I think I did wrong. Oh, right. The shrine and stuff. Yeah, okay. Maybe they need to be closer to the temple then. Platform, I think, is throwing me off. Maybe the shrine should be on the platform. The actual shrine itself should be on the platform. Maybe that's what we were meant to do. So if that's the case, then do we want it here? Doesn't really fit there, does it? I could put it on a platform like up here. That might work. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this. Okay, so small temple. Yeah, look, it fits perfectly on the platform. Of course it does. That's what it's about. And then we got this. Then we got the stairs going up. So that's going to be a whole saga. No doubt. I feel like that might work. That works. Okay. So you assume that people are just going to walk around and go to the front there. So that's kind of how we're going to work on that one. Possibly it would have been better to have the stairs at the front or something. I'm not really sure. Okay, so let's see if we can now put this gate in somewhere a little bit, like maybe next to the temple. Okay, so now we can maybe get things like street lights that go across the whole thing. Like that. Now then, I need one that goes maybe even here so that I've got a second one working on the temple itself. Alright, cool. Then, so this is much more compact now. I've got the actual shrine itself, which I could put on the roof. And then the incense could go inside. Right. Then we've got a statue who could go here so that it's like next to it, giving it a little bit of... Is that the right way around? We've got variations on the statue. Oh yeah, we do. We've got a few variations. That's kind of cool. Let's put the statue there. And I've got a couple of potted plants. How much do we need now? Oh, that's so much better. We've got ceramics as well. Now the ceramics could just go by the doors. There we are. They don't count though, sadly. The roof crown counts though, so that can just go kind of in front of the shrine there. And the potted plant maybe there. And then maybe this one kind of next to it. Just so it doesn't have to be all like There we are. And we got the shrine to upgrade this time. And the gate. Wonderful. And then there's a palm tree that I can like kind of put over there or something. There we are. We did it. We got the shrine to work. All right. So now I need to like get a good camera angle on it. So I'm going to push the camera up a touch. Oh, we're gonna have camera mode later, so that might give me a little bit in frame style. Right, I'm thinking that's good. So you can see, I think you can see the picture. That's my picture. Oh, it didn't really get that in, did it? I think I might need to retake it with it up a little bit higher, just so I can grab the incense burner on the top and the shrine. Oh no, of course I didn't take the picture. Oh, it's okay. I'm being very fussy there, but I'm a lot happier with the way the shrine was built there, so that's really cool. We did get it to upgrade. Map feedback. I could replay the map, but I don't think so. Okay, let's go to the dossier, and I'm going to go on to the next now, which is going to be lighthouse. Where's the lighthouse then? Ah, it's location number 1. So we're finally on location number 1. Hurrah! After half an hour. So we've done the tutorial and we've done our first small map. This is our first large level, I think. And as ever, we've got the tiniest of spaces to deal with. So construct a few houses and shops around the lighthouse. Buildings can stack when space is limited. Place buildings soon to take advantage of an object's range. So we've got a lot of stuff to place here. We need to upgrade 4 buildings and 1 shop in order to sort this out. So we've got like stacked things here. So I'm gonna do the I think the cafe first. And there's some rather large buildings here. I'm going to see if I can get a slightly smaller one. See where I can fit it in. Maybe that one. That one's quite nice. But I don't know if I'll be able to fit that one very easily. It doesn't seem to mind if you block the stairs, but I am going to have to rotate it a little bit, I think. And then just sort of have the stairs going up the side there. I'm going to push it back as far as I can, just to give myself a little bit more room out the front as well. So that's where we're going with that. I'm going to put a door in there. I'm going to put windows in for light. It looks like we've got a small sign that we can put outside as well. So I just pop that there, I think. I've also got a small sign that I can put onto the actual thing itself. So I'm going to put that on the side there, I think. Could have put some variations on, but I'm fairly happy with what we've got there. So that's now 3 light, 2 utility, and 4 decor needed. So I'm going to do a little bit of decor stuff. I'm going to put a table outside with its chairs. And then there's another prop sign. Why is there so many signs? Okay, I'm going to put that next to the other sign so that they look like they're a pair. That's probably going to be the best way to sort that one out. So now we need 2 decor, 2 utility, and 3 light on that one. Okay, I'm going to eventually need 4 buildings. And I need to upgrade 1 shop. So I only need to have 1 shop. The rest can be housing. But there is a ramen shop there if I want to put that in too, to try and place all the buildings. So if we want to place all the buildings, we need the ramen shop. So let's maybe place it and we'll see what we can do about upgrading it. Might be able to do it. So let's have a look at your variations. That's a nice variation, but it's kind of like not going to work too well, I don't think. That one... No, I'm just looking for a good shape that I like that would kind of work in the space. That one might. That one probably wouldn't. That one's not great. I'm feeling like a square one might be better. That's definitely not the one. I think that one. I'll place it like that, I think. Okay, it's got a window there, so that'll give me some light, but I don't... Then we've got some stools. So we've got various variations on the stools. Those red ones are quite nice, actually. They're quite pretty. I'll put those outside then. And we've got some air conditioning here. It does need services. I didn't put it too far back so that I could get around the back if I needed to put things like this in. Utilities are quite good to put around the back of a building. Same with like trash cans. Okay, so one thing to bear in mind as well is that you can quite often make things hang right off. And also that you can make things smaller quite often. I'm just going to put that around the back. Bins around the back. We've got 4 tables. Now, if I get them in the right place, I could do something nice with that. Right, we've got lots and lots of houses now as well. So I'm going to get a house and I'm going to get the right variation, hopefully, for it to go on top of here. Got to rotate it in the exact right way, though. Need a better look on this, don't I? Come on. I don't want these little stupid balcony railings showing up. It's hard because I've rotated it all. And so now it doesn't want to go. So see if we can make it line up. Come on, line up, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. In the same sentence. Is rough. Rough. Okay. 1 second. I got to itch my nose. Right. Okay. I have to scratch my nose, actually. There's no such thing as itching a nose. Come on. I can undo though if I need to, so let's put that down and see if like, yeah, it's still got those stupid bits on them. That's so annoying. Could I maybe put something over the top like that? Would that get rid of them? No. Oh no, and I can't undo. Oh, I was like, I could totally undo. I could 100% undo it. It's so irritating because it's like, yeah, you can rotate and you can stack, but nothing clips. Nothing clips. Oof. So annoying. That's quite nice because that would instantly give a little balcony, which is cute. Left Alt gives you all... Oh yeah, you can see all of them at once. That's good. Let's see what other variations we have here. I actually think that's quite cute with the overhang and everything. I'm going to go with that, I think. And I'm going to put like a little... Now then, it probably wouldn't go there very well. Oh, no. Look at what I've done. Ugh. It's totally out of line. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. That one overhangs, and that looks pretty good. And there's like a little door there. It's kind of bumping into the lighthouse a bit, but that's okay. We're building into the lighthouse, people. I need 4 buildings though, so we're going to need to go up 4. I'm going to put a big window at the front there, I think. Like a couple of doors and things. Let's see. So what do we need? We need lots of decor and a bit of light around. Okay. I do need 4 buildings, and I don't think shops count. So I think we do need to go up 1 more. Now let's see about the variations we've got. See what would work and look nice. Well, that would work and look nice. Yeah. That looks fine. Okay. I'm gonna put sort of a little Juliet balcony up there. And another nice big window there. Then we've got like power lines. So they count as light. So I wonder what we could do to try and get those to hit as many of the houses as possible. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, if I put that like right there, it hits everything. If I put it there, yeah, we hit all the houses. Oh, you know what I maybe should have done is put another house up there before. Oh, it's okay. But I've hit like 4 or 5 different places with light just by putting that power pole in. That's absolutely amazing. So happy with that. Vending machine. Oh my goodness. Where would I put a vending machine? Where would I even put one? Could I put one in there? No, not really. Down there? That would work, but it wouldn't hit. Oh yeah, that would hit the 2 shops at least. Okay, we could do that. That would be decor on the 2 shops. How much have we got left? Not a ton. Oh, well, we've got houses coming up, so that's going to help me to get this final building in. So does anything need utility? Let's have a look. Everything needs utility. Okay. But I think maybe Red's Cafe or Iris's house would do well with that door. Maybe up there. That might look nice. Got a couple of windows. And yeah, I feel like let's do the wide variant on the window there. Right, now we can put another home up the top here. But I've just got to be a bit more careful about how I do it, because obviously all these pillars that show up, if you don't rotate it right. It's like the whole point of this game is to rotate things and fit them in nicely, and then you do it and it's like, haha, I'm gonna put balconies on here. I'm like, no balconies. Let's see what we got. Got that one. I almost feel like it would have been better to kind of like take half the staircase away and not be so fussy. Because the thing is, as well, as the second you release R, it kind of goes back to where it was, and it's like, no, come on, I want to look around. I want to see how that's fitting in. I want to see like if it's overhanging in a funny way. I actually think I want a different variant. What's that one like? Yeah, that's the one I want. I need it to be rotated a bit more so that I can... Yeah, it's not like not a lot you can do about these pillars that are sticking out. If you want to try and make a kind of rotated, which really sucks actually. I'm not happy about that at all. I wish that like once you'd rotated that these would snap into the same rotation. So that's definitely something that I feel like could improve by the time the game is out, because that's just nasty. I've done a lot of work on this already, and I don't know whether I want to try and like redo that work or what I want to do. But this has been made so that you need to rotate. And yeah, it's a bit problematic with this all sticking out. It looks horrible. That looks awful. But I'll see, maybe when it upgrades, it'll get rid of it. I don't know. But it's not something that I'm overly happy with. All right, then let's see about tables. Could we get a table in here and maybe get it to hit a couple of places? Yes. Okay. We've got an electric sign. Let's see where we can put that, where it might hit lots and lots and lots of different places. Can I attach it to the power pole? And if I can, how high up? And if I can, how many places would that hit? Everything there. Let's have a look at what's needed. I think I'll try and hit there. That sign. So now the ramen shop just needs one utility, which we could do with a door, honestly, a back door to it. Or we could, viewing platform. Or do I put that up on one of the houses? Because it might look cute on one of the houses. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give them an extension. Let's go with a door and a pot plant then, and we could probably get that finished. I'm thinking if I go here with the pot plant, it's almost into the corner on the stairs, that would probably hit. Oh, that doesn't need it though. Okay. What if I put it up on their balcony? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, we upgraded the top there. Oh, I've got a bonus object as well, which is another vending machine. Woohoo! Mind you, I could put that next to there. I don't know what I want to do with the vending machine, actually. It could go next to its friend, I suppose. Put a palm tree in. Palm trees can be quite tall, and that can be quite nice for like getting decor up high. Let's see what we got. So we don't need any more decor. Iris's house only needs maybe a door to upgrade. All right. Let's see about putting a door in then. There we are. That's an upgrade on that one. Wonderful. 2 of 4 buildings done. What do we need now? Okay. I need light upstairs on... Oh, I need light on Red's Cafe. So I think I'll put a window in there. Although, saying that, I only need 1 of these to upgrade. So if I could put... Yeah, I'm going to work on the ramen shop and not worry too much about the cafe then, and work more on the... Let's see what my reward is. Okay, a planter. I don't need any of this though. Like, I've done all the decor. I just need a couple of bits of utility now. Some bins. Problem is the bins won't do too much. But yeah, a second bin around the back of the ramen shop would upgrade the ramen shop, so that would help. What other utility do we have? Oh, an air vent coming up. That would work. And pipes. Okay, they would all work. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna put that there to hide the pillar. Because I hate it. And it sucks. And it looks awful. And a big window there. Gives a bit of light. What else have we got? One thing about making the houses like a different shape to each other is that you would have little balcony sections, which would maybe allow you to put things like bins and things outside. Yeah, it's annoying that we've just got all these things. Oh, aircon coming up. Okay, if I could get that to do a couple of buildings, that would be amazing. Right, trash bin. Just get a variant that might work. One of the higher buildings. Sadly, I'm not sure that's going to be the one for trying to get those to be. See if we can get that to upgrade the ramen shop then. Oh no, we did it. We did it. Everything is upgraded. Oh, look how nice that looks. All right, one thing I would like to do before I take a picture of it though is like really that up there. So I'm just gonna put the aircon to the side. Put another potted plant in somewhere. Just look cute. And we've got an electric sign we need to put somewhere. Could go on there. Got a couple of extras. Aha, we've got a pipe. I'm going to put the pipe on here. And that will probably be enough. It's like a down pipe. To upgrade that final top one. Yes, although I want to maybe make it a different color, so we might want to make that yellow or something to go along with its friends. And there we are. That's the lighthouse. Oh, that's so nice. That ended up looking so good. Not that you can really see the lighthouse. Well, I suppose you can actually if you do that, and then you go up a bit maybe. Get like a really cool kind of. No, I think we want to be like that angle, and then up just the tiniest bit. Zoom out the tiniest bit, up the tiny, down the tiny. Yes, that's the one. So we've actually got the lighthouse in the background as well. Will it show me the picture? There we are. And we got it at night as well, so it's all lit up and it's looking really cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with the lighthouse. I am done. Location complete. Yeah, I'm so happy with how that turned out when it upgraded. That looks so nice. Okay. Where are we going next? To the Crosswaters, by the looks of it. We've got quite a few things to do. Wow, we've got loads of stuff to do because we've got in-between ones as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like 20 different locations to do. If you count all the mini locations. So like there's 8 locations. They said there would be about 15 different locations, so I don't know whether there's going to be more later or whether the in-betweeny ones are accounting as some of those locations as well, because I think I've definitely got more than just the demo here. The demo is what's available to everybody else, so I'm not sure whether the demo has all the way up to the temple sauna. I doubt we'll play up to that today. We'll probably play Crosswaters and we might play the Marshlands Pipe. I doubt we're going to get too much further than that in an hour and a half though. So let's head out to Crosswaters. So far, I'm pretty happy with the things I've done. It can be a bit rough though, because sometimes you want to put something in and you want to make it look nice, but it can be hard because you've got to also really be aware of what you're putting. close to other things. Okay, so the inn here is the only building. This is a send-off location for all of the boats in the area. So we're making an inn on this platform by the looks of it. Okay, cool. So where are we coming in with it? So let's see. We've got an inn, and let's turn it around, see if I like the shape of it and stuff. Looks like the boats are coming in from like kind of all directions, really. Have a look at the variants on it. Right, so we have to have it this shape. Good to know. Good to know. So where's going to be the front? Where's going to be the back? Are we going to, like, you know, go on stilts or something? Because we could if you want. But I kind of feel like putting it on here is fine. Now, do we want to go this way or do we want to go this way? I feel like that would give me a bit more space around the building to work with. But that would be... that would give me more space to the side. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm not gonna do anything apparently. I'm gonna go there, I think. Okay, so we've got a doorway in. Which I think will go there. Got a window. Got another window. Around there, maybe. Then we've got a decorative sign. Oh. It is a... oh, I wonder if we've got variations on that one. Let's have a look. So, oh yeah, we've got fish. We've got a lobster claw. A chowder bowl, I'm guessing. A bottle of grog. A cup of tea. Or pot of tea. And a whale? I'm gonna go with the tentacle. Okay, don't judge me. And then it looks like we've got oh, okay, so upgrade the shop and upgrade the gate. So I should put the gate in as soon as I can so that we can work on making sure that it gets any upgrades that are available. Where we want to put that then? My thoughts are at the front there or here, probably. No, I'm thinking here. This looks more like a sort of front entrance for things. It would help if that boat would move so I could see where I'm actually putting it. Yeah, I'm gonna go there, I think. Oh, really? You saw that, didn't you? It was hanging off the edge. I need to pull it back a tiny bit. It's really hard to center things as well. Like, it being gridless does not help at all in the slightest. Okay, so what have we got now? That needs a light and it needs 2 bits of decor. That shouldn't be too bad. That needs a light, 3 utilities, and 3 pieces of decor. Okay, so the first utility, I'm guessing, will be this chimney. So we've got any variations on that? Where does that go? Can it go on the roof? No, it goes here, I think. And it doesn't have variations. Okay. Well, there you go then. Little roof. Vending machine counts as decor. Can I get that to... in fact, I could put that around the side there. And that would work for the gateway. Cleo's gateway, apparently. Do I want to change the color of the inn? What have we got? We've got yellow, we've got kind of a peach, a green, a blue, or bright pink. I think the blue is quite nice. A couple of potted plants that we could put either side of the doorway, maybe. let's have them the same type if we're going to have, you know, them flanking something. We've got a transport schedule here, which I could just put at the end of the piers. Let's turn it around. Now then, what else do we need? Yeah, so we definitely need a bench. This is someone's inn. It's not just anyone's inn. It's someone's inn. Put a bench there. Oh, I didn't check the variations on the bench actually. I've also got a window. Could go around the back there. Ooh, and a really interesting looking window. It was for a second there. Could just do it like that, couldn't we? I might get another window that I could put in here eventually. Don't know though. We've got some lights here, some like string lights. Those would definitely work for the gate. They don't go across the gate though, sadly. So what can we do with those then? Can we put them around this way? Oh, they don't even... Hang on. They need to count to light up the gateway, because the gateway is the only thing that needs any lights now. So what can we do about that then? If I put them here, would that kind of count? Yes, that's what we need. Some pretty lights. Okay, then if I put an antenna on there somewhere. It's a shame because it doesn't look the greatest, but no, I think those are the two antennas. Okay, it looks like one of my old 90s houses. Oh, that's nice. That's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so I'm still needing to upgrade the gate. So we still need something, a little something that's got some... Oh, that's a shame. I can't put the electric sign on the gate. Sad times. I could put it close by. What variations do we have? If I could put it close enough, then I could... It just doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Ah. And they're like my only... What else have we got any... Oh, we've got pot plants and things coming up, so I could just try and put these somewhere cool. Oh no, that works. That works. Yeah, we upgraded the gate. We did it, folks. That looks so nice. How do these things end up looking so nice? Like, I don't think I deserve it. A tower? What? I mean, what can we even do with that tower? Oh no, it does fit on there a little bit, I think, if you get it just right. All right, I'll put it on and see what it looks like. But unfortunately, I think it's going to be another one where we got these stupid pegs showing up. And I really feel like the dev needs to remove those. Like, big style. All right, let's go. Ah, okay, undo. It does sadly need me to move the antenna somewhere different. And put the antenna down there somewhere. And that way we can put this on top in a bit of a better way, hopefully. Sadly, there's not a lot we can do about the doofers, but there we are. That looks cool as anything. Let's take a picture of that. Do we want to actually have this one in daytime? That's the sun direction, isn't it? Let's get the daytime for moving on. Oh, it'd be cute at kind of... Yeah. I think that's going to look nice. Yes. I am super, super happy with how that ended up. That looks lovely. Like, I'm still not sure about the placement of the tower, and I do feel like maybe sometimes I should be able to, like, get rid of those, but okay, that's fine. It's still a little bit in development because it's definitely a demo stage still. I am done with that, and I'm happy. I've ended up with a super cool thing. So you've got new items. So you can play this all in sandbox, and you can just play around with all of the different types of things and make the prettiest thing you can. I'm trying to do this within challenge mode. But yeah, I like that one a lot. So we're going to go to the marshland's pipe next. See what we can do over there. So no doubt this will be another very tight location. Looks like there's a door there. So you go up here through the door. I'm guessing maybe up somewhere around here. There's a train line behind. All right, stack buildings to accommodate density, a compact nightlife area within the transit pipe. Okay. So we have a ramen shop. We've got bars. We've got all sorts. Still loads of shops coming up in the order there, look. So we've got a ramen shop and a bar, then a cafe, then a house, then a bar, a house, a house. But I only need really to have 2 shops. House, house, house. But there's going to be a lot of houses to place. Okay, good to know. Let's see where we can put things. So we've got a bar here, for example. I'm wondering whether to try and get them all just to be rectangles. It might be a bit boring, but it's probably going to make this a lot easier. Yeah. Right, so let's get this one as far to the right as we can. As we can possibly do. Okay, so we can go in front of here. Or we can go into here a little bit. I think I'm going to put it there. And it can have a door. And it can have... I'm going to put the windows around things around the back if I can. Because I don't think there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with sides. Now, electric signs outside is a thing. So let's see. I wonder if I can put it on the pillar. That doesn't count. Okay. Can I put it on the house? That also doesn't count. Okay, where counts as outside then? Can I put it... Oh, that's an interesting variation. Can I put it out here? That apparently counts. So maybe we need to put them all on the outside. Oh, maybe when they say outside, they mean outside the pipe. No idea. Okay, transport stop. Let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so I think, yeah, if we put that by the train line and we put a little bench in there and we put a little sign just on the, maybe on the edge of it. That's gotten rid of that at least. And then we've got a cafe and a ramen shop still to fit somehow. All right, let's hope that that's not in the way of the cafe and the ramen shop. Let's try and put the cafe in. Let's see what variations we've got on that. That's a teeny tiny little cafe that could proper scooch in there. Let's do that. And put a door on it. And we've got a window, so I'm going to put that around the back. I'm going to vary that to a small window and put it in the middle. That way there's room for other things. And put the coffee sign there. And a little Now, is that an electric sign? No, that's just a normal sign, right? That's a small sign. Okay, so that doesn't count as an electric sign. I'll put that there. This is all going to be really scooched in. And I think I'll have room on top of each of the shops for a house, maybe, if I really go for it. So, like, because I can see a few houses coming up. I can see more bars, more things. So I'm going to try and have them all along these pillars. And houses above if I can. We've got a bar, we've got a ramen shop to fit in now. Right, let's have a look at what variations we have on a ramen shop. They're all quite large, sadly. That one's not so bad. Okay. That could work because it would fit just in behind that transport stop. I could tuck it a bit further out as well. Let's see if there's any different variations that I like more. Let's try this one. That one is really bad. No, that's terrible. That's massive. That's even bigger. Oh, we could do something with that, couldn't we? That sticks out onto the platform a bit, but it's quite long and narrow. Yes, I think that. And then what we'd want is this platform here. We want housing and things and shops that are quite narrow to fit in around it. Yeah, I'm going to put the door at the back there. And then again, put a window in there because we want the light. We need the light, basically. Now I've got my ramen stools to go out the front. Okay, that's fine. We'd like them matching. So whatever I decide, I should have them to match. Okay, so we've got this whole like street thing going on. It's really cool. Okay, and so now I've got room for things like tables out here, and I think I could maybe even fit something in that gap down there. So we want to upgrade 2 shops. What do we need now? So we need 3 decor, 4 decor, 4 decor, a couple of light on each of them. It looks like a house needs to go in. All right, okay, before we put in bins and things like that, which I could probably get around the back, let's see if we can put a house up the top. Does look like we can, so let's see if we can find like a nice sort of straight looking. Yeah, that one looks like it would go directly above there quite nicely. Kind of glitches into the pillar a little bit, but I don't care. Could go with that, and that would be about. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do there. Yes. Yes. That looks good. Okay, then we've got a bar. Another bar? Why do we need so many bars? Oh, goodness me. I want one that doesn't, like, clip into that station, hopefully. If I can find one. Yeah, that's quite small. That would work. Especially by the time I put houses over the top. Yeah, get that window in there. Right, we've got another electric sign, so I've got to be careful about where I put these, don't I? Could that go with its friend? Up there? What variations have we got? Because I feel like the signs are meant to be out there to sort of... Yeah, that would work. Sort of advertise that things are in here, see? And I really want to get things upgraded. So we put cute tables outside. Some of the ones that need some... Oh, the bar really needs some extra help, doesn't it? So if we did that, that would cover the ramen. In fact, if I did stuff outside the ramen shop just right... I know it probably would look better if it was a bit forward, but if I put it there, even though it does look a tiny bit in the way, it covers 3 shops. Oh, and you can upgrade the transport stop as well. Ah, that's a good thing to remember. Okay. So we've got bins coming up, so bins would be helpful. Can we get that to cover a large area? That bin there still covers just as big an area. So I could cover, if I put it just by the transport stop, I could cover the transport stop, the ramen shop, and the bar. Which is what I think I'm going to do. A pot plant. Oh, if I get an electric... No, wait, okay, so I can't use the electric lights, sadly. They would be really useful to use. I'm going to put a potted plant at the stop. So that did 3 at once. And then the next kind of light thing that I get coming up, which will be... Oh, there is a light coming up. So I might be able to put that on the back of one of the buildings or maybe on the transport stop there. Try and get that to upgrade. I mean, I really want to upgrade the shops, really, but like, I want to know what that looks like when it upgrades. Because I just do. All right, we've got bottles. They could go outside one of the bars. We've got 2 bars, actually. Yeah. A vending machine. And another pot plant. Okay. I feel like... Oh yeah, there would be good. It slightly obscures the flag there, but it hits 3 shops. So sometimes you just got to go with it. All right, vending machine. I think a vending machine should go kind of near to the... I think it should go around the back somewhere so that it's on the train station effectively. But also hits like 3 or 4 buildings. If I put it there, it hits 4 buildings. Doesn't it? There. Right, so we've got an extension for someone. I'm wondering if I should put the buildings up though so that the things that I do help. So let's see. Let's get a variation that looks relatively square. That would go well maybe like on an end or something. But I don't know if that's going to be the end yet, so... Let's keep varying it. That'll work, I think. Let me just check. Oh. It's annoying when you lose your variation that you wanted. Give it back to me, please. I feel like that would go perfectly up there. Yeah, it's exactly the same shape. Perfect. Okay, and we'll give that a... Any variations on those balcony doors? Not really. Put it there then, I guess. Right, next. Window. Put a window around the back there, maybe. Okay, aircon and extensions. Ooh, extensions. Have I put windows around all the backs? I have not, actually. Lucas's house could still do with an extension. That would only hit Lucas's house. Okay. I'll stick an extension on the edge, on the back then. That's fine. We got aircon. Which if I put that on the side of Tom's house, that hit more than one? No. Aircon apparently only hits one building at a time. You've got to choose. I feel like the ramen shop isn't too far from upgrading. Also, Tom's house isn't too far. But it's 2 shops I need to upgrade. So, the aircon's going on the shop. Back of the shop. Right. Lighting. I feel like if I put this light on the back of Eric's bar, light up that whole area, that would be really good for several of my things. And it looks like we've upgraded. Oh, it's got lights and things on it. Look, the transport stop. Wonderful. All right, now we've got to start putting houses above. Or find somewhere else for houses to go. But I feel like we're going to need to do something anyway, regardless. And some of these variations aren't really... Oh, that might work. Okay, let's put that in and then just have a little look around it. Just make sure it's not like hanging around in some stupid way. No, it's not. That's fine. And I got a free gift for sorting out the let's put that there. I think I'm going to put the wider variation window there as well because I think it'll look nicer. I got a free gift for electric wires. Very nice. Those can be quite good for getting a lot of light into an area. And I don't need too much light anymore, actually. I'm doing okay. Wonderful. If I put that pipe in, that air vent in Tom's house and Robbie's ramen shop, and then, yeah, let's see if we can upgrade the ramen shop with the wires and the air vent. Okay, let's see what we can do. Could we do that? Totally blocking a door there, but actually if I put it on the corner, that's not blocking a door. That would work. Cool. So then I just need lighting. So electric wire. Ooh, that hits a lot. That hits an awful lot. Got about 5 different places with wires on then. Nice. And we've got an advertisement. Okay. So I'm still looking to get towards, if I can, these electric signs. There's one there. Three, 4, 5. Oh, we're right the way down there before we get to it. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Advertisement. So that counts as decoration, I think. And that would go across a lot. Yeah, let's put that on. Let's put on that poor guy's house. Very good. I like it. Okay. I need to put another house in now. Should have done that first, shouldn't I? So I think when you put things in, they only... I don't know whether when you put things in, whether what's around it already counts, or whether you need to put the house in first. Let's vary it and see if I can get a wide kind of... It's too narrow. could work. Gonna look a bit funny around the back, probably. See if I can get anything better. Sometimes you just don't. That might be my best bet. I'll put it in and then we're going to look at the back and see if that looks horrendous. It's actually not too bad, especially because we've got an extension next door already, so that's fine. And then I'll put a little door in there. It does overhang a little bit, but also that kind of adds to the vibe. Okay, and then we need another house. I think, how many, let me just see how many more, is it all houses? Are there no more shops? No, so like a couple more houses. So I'm going to put, I'm going to start putting houses in here if I can. Ah, the stop's in the way. And again, does it matter if it's like a little bit forward? This is really just like, what can I fit in here? Could basically build that off the side. Okay, is there anywhere else I can fit things? In there. I could fit them in there. Okay, you can fit them quite far into the... Ooh. You can basically have them off the side. You place it right. Let me try with a different variation. I want it like visible though. I don't want it. Let's have it there. Yes. That would work. Is it like, did I build it onto the boat? I think the boat might be stuck there now. Regardless, I think it's great that I can do that. Because I don't know where else I'd put the blooming thing. All right. Okay, let's have a little look. So we're still trying to do signs. We're waiting for all the signs to come up. And I've got a lot of things to place by then, which is why I wanted to put this house here, because I was like, well, maybe we can put a house in there somehow and one on top of this one. And maybe we could even get one in there as well. So there's a few places we can do buildings here. Let's have a look at what we need for another upgrade of a shop. So if I put a bin and aircon onto Eric's bar, that would 100% work. Same with Trisha's cafe, but it'll be easier probably to upgrade the bar, I think. So I'm going to try and do that. So let's put a bin, if I can get one in next to the other one. That would be great, but maybe not. I just have to put them where we can. Yeah, I have to put it there, I think. Got the wheels facing backwards, don't we? So that let's try and do the same. And then Eric's bar needs... Still need... Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, we were going to do the aircon as well, weren't we? There we are. Now it just needs something to give it a bit of oomph. There we are. Second shop upgrade. That's starting to look very nice. I would like that. other bar to be upgraded, but you know, you can't have everything. Couple of options there to upgrade. Oh yeah, I could maybe try and put a downpipe somewhere around the back there. Ooh, I've already squidged a lot in here. Let's see what I can do. That would work for those two at least. Yeah, that would work. Then maybe a window at the back of the cafe. I'm just going to try and work on what I can now, so... Ooh, a bench. Bench would work nicely out here. An antenna. I could put that on there. That would be great, but I don't know if get something that would fit. Let's do that. Doesn't look too nice, but it's round the back, so who cares? Okay, so ooh, if I could do a second antenna of some type. Types do we have? Let's do an antenna, a satellite dish. Then I've just got to get a couple of bits around the front there. So there's some supplies. Doesn't look like I can stack them on top of each other, sadly. That's fine. They can be around the bar area. Right, so, ooh, electric wire. So I can maybe try and put that around the back of Silk Softworks' house again. That would, yeah, that would be good. And then maybe one, if I can fit it. Don't know if I'll be able to. One there. I think I got something else to upgrade. Wonderful. Oh, I got myself another electric sign. Wonderful. That means everything can happen a little bit faster. And make sure that goes to 3, which it has. Perfect. Oh, this looks so cute already as well. It's a shame there's not more lights on the front of here, but can't have everything. Ooh, and there's another electric sign. Yes. Let's do a variant of that, I think. 4 of 5. Where's the next one coming up? There. And I've got a few things to put down first. Okay, I'm going to put those bins. I'm going to see if I can get them anywhere near this house. That might be a bit difficult, but we'll see. And in the meantime, there's a vending machine that could go around the back there. I feel like that would be good. I'm just trying to do what I can. Oh, that upgraded. Nice. We've got a bath. I wonder if I can put it in Snappy's house. Snappy, would you like a bath in your house? Can I put it in your house? Will it go anywhere? I can put it in the in the cafe. Go on, let's put a bath in the cafe because that's absolutely hilarious. Okay. So I'm trying to put like a dumpster or something around here. I mean, I guess if you lived there, you'd have to have a bin on the dock. That's just the way it would be, right? Right, anywhere else that could do with that pipe? No, actually. Actually, no. So I can put that wherever I want. It can just be there for, like, effect. Why have I got air vents all over the place now when I don't need them? That's so annoying. And I've got houses that I can't put anywhere too. Actually, that's a point. If I could, that goes quite far in, doesn't it? Only so far it goes. Okay, let's see if I can make it like the narrowest I can possibly make it. So let's see if we can get the same shape as the sushi shop, basically. Yes. Right, so we do that. And I can put another one in next to it of the same type. Alright, so we do this. That wasn't variations, that was colours. That might work nicely. Just trying to work out what might go best. It tries, doesn't it? It tries to make it good. But I think that might be the best one. Do I leave a gap between them? Maybe something like that might work nicely. Yeah, let's do that. And let's have a door there so it actually looks like there's a chance that someone could get in. Yeah, that'll have to do. So you go in there and then you go through some imaginary staircase inside, and that's how you get in. All right, so air vents for these guys, I think. Yeah, sadly, they all need air vents now. Is there a variation on the air vents at all? None of them are particularly nice variations, but there are. To be honest, they're all pretty awful. Okay, and what else we got? We've got some wires. We'll probably work on these. Although it would mean we've got wires everywhere, which kind of sucks. All right, we've got another electric sign, which I think will actually finish the level for us. I'll put it there. That is actually quite lovely. I could continue with this and try and finish off the houses at the front here for upgrade, but actually I am really happy with what we've got up here. So I'm going to take my photo more from up here. I'm going to do something like that, I think. But that was quite hard to fit everything in there. That was quite the interesting level. So I'm going to take a nice photo to show you what I've done. There we are. And that, I think, my friends, is where I am going to end this one, because if I try another one, it's probably going to be well over 2 hours before I finish up. But I hope you enjoyed that. That was ShantyTown, and very different, very interesting game, very different to all the farming games and things that I usually do, or cooking games. And I actually really had a fun time, really enjoyed myself just puzzling out how to fit everything in. And generally, as things upgraded, they started to look really nice as well. So that was a super good bonus. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.